Have you ever felt like your body just isn't bouncing back the way it used to? Like simple things, walking, lifting, even standing, take a little more effort than before. If you're over 60, there's a hidden reason, and it's more serious than you might think. After 60, your muscles naturally start shrinking, even if you stay active. It's called silent muscle loss, and it's one of the biggest reasons seniors lose strength, balance, and independence. Before you know it, even getting out of your favorite chair or reaching for a coffee mug can feel like a challenge. But here's the shocking part. Missing one essential vitamin could be speeding up the damage without you even realizing it. The good news? There's a simple way to fight back, and it starts with adding one small thing to your daily routine. Stick with me, because in just a moment, I'll reveal the vitamin your muscles might be crying out for and how it could change everything. Have you ever noticed that small tasks, like carrying groceries or climbing a few stairs, feel heavier than they used to? It's not just getting older. There's something deeper happening inside your body. As we pass the age of 60, our muscles begin to shrink little by little, often without us even realizing it. This quiet process is called silent muscle loss, and it can creep up even if you feel fairly active and healthy most days. Imagine your muscles like a favorite sweater that's been worn and loved for years. Over time, the threads start to loosen, even if you take good care of it. Similarly, your muscles gradually lose mass and strength, not in big, obvious ways, but in tiny shifts that add up over time. It's a natural part of aging, but that doesn't mean it has to take over your life. What makes silent muscle loss so tricky is that it doesn't always send clear warning signals. You might just think you're having a slow day or feel a bit stiffer than usual. It's easy to brush off these early signs, but they could actually be your body's quiet way of asking for help. Without realizing it, each year you might be losing just enough muscle to make a difference in your balance, your posture, and your overall energy. The real danger? Once you start losing muscle, it becomes a slippery slope. Weak muscles can lead to more inactivity, which speeds up even more muscle loss. A cycle that's hard to break if you don't catch it early. But the beautiful thing is, awareness is the first step. Once you understand what's happening, you can take smart, simple steps to fight back. Now that you know silent muscle loss is real and sneaky, let's talk about why most seniors don't even notice it until it's already affecting their lives. You might be wondering, if muscle loss is happening, why don't I feel it right away? That's the tricky part. Silent muscle loss is like a slow leak in a tire. You don't notice it until one day the ride feels bumpier, heavier, harder. For many people over 60, the changes are so gradual that they blend into daily life, hidden behind common excuses like, "I'm just tired today," or "Maybe I'm just having a bad week." At first, it might be something as small as needing to push yourself a little harder to get out of bed, or feeling sore after doing things that used to be effortless. These little moments often get chalked up to aging, stress, or even the weather. But deep down, the muscles are quietly weakening, and every unnoticed change adds up over months and years. By the time most people realize something is wrong, they've already lost a significant amount of strength. This is when bigger problems start to show up, like struggling to lift groceries, tripping more often, or feeling winded after walking a short distance. These aren't just signs of getting older. They're warnings that your muscles are no longer supporting you the way they should. Losing muscle doesn't just make you feel weaker. It steals away the freedom to live life on your own terms. Think about it. Every simple action, from hugging a grandchild to cooking your favorite meal, relies on healthy, strong muscles. Ignoring the early whispers from your body can eventually lead to a much louder and harder wake-up call. But the good news is, you don't have to wait until it's too late. Once you understand the silent nature of muscle loss, you can take control early. And one of the smartest ways to do that is by looking at something that's often overlooked: your nutrition. Let's dive into why what you eat matters just as much as how you move. When we think about building or keeping muscles strong, most people picture exercise, maybe lifting weights or going for long walks. And while staying active is incredibly important, there's another piece of the puzzle that often gets forgotten: what we feed our bodies. You see, muscles aren't just made in the gym. They're built and repaired in the kitchen too. Think of your muscles like a car engine. Even the best engine can't run without the right fuel. After 60, your body needs even more specialized fuel to maintain muscle health because natural processes start to slow down. This means that missing key nutrients can quietly speed up the breakdown of your muscles without you feeling it right away. One of the biggest mistakes many seniors make is not adjusting their diet as their body's needs change. It's easy to keep eating the same way you always have, but after a certain point, your muscles start craving more specific support, especially when it comes to certain vitamins and minerals. Without them, even regular exercise won't be enough to keep muscle loss at bay. Nutrition plays a behind-the-scenes role, strengthening muscles from the inside out. Proteins, healthy fats, and especially certain vitamins act like construction workers repairing and reinforcing your muscle fibers daily. Without these workers showing up, little cracks can form, eventually leading to weakness and loss of strength over time. So if exercise is the visible part of muscle maintenance, nutrition is the invisible foundation holding it all together. And there's one particular vitamin that's been found to have an outsized impact on muscle strength, one that many seniors are missing without even knowing it. Let's take a closer look at this hidden hero your muscles are desperately waiting for. Have you ever wondered if something simple, something you can't even see, could be the missing link to feeling stronger and more energized? It's not your imagination. Deep inside your body, your muscles are quietly depending on a very specific vitamin to stay healthy. Yet most people over 60 are unknowingly falling short. This silent shortage can leave your muscles vulnerable, even if you're doing everything else right. Before we reveal what this vitamin is, let's talk about how a deficiency might show up. Maybe you've noticed feeling weaker getting up from a chair, or needing a hand to steady yourself on stairs. Perhaps you've experienced more aches and pains, or a general sense that your energy isn't what it used to be. These little signs could be your body whispering that it's not getting the critical support it needs. It's important to realize that this isn't just about feeling tired or worn down. Without enough of this essential vitamin, your muscles can actually start to break down faster than they rebuild. Imagine trying to repair a house during a storm without the right tools. You might keep patching things up, but eventually the damage wins out. Your muscles are facing that kind of battle every day without proper vitamin support. Unfortunately, many doctors don't routinely check for this deficiency unless you specifically ask, meaning millions of older adults walk around with low levels and no idea it's happening. It's a hidden threat, but the upside is that it's also one of the easiest problems to fix once you know about it. A small daily change could protect your strength for years to come. So what is this mysterious vitamin your muscles are begging for? Get ready, because in the next part, we're pulling back the curtain and revealing the true hero behind muscle protection after 60. The vitamin your muscles are quietly crying out for is none other than vitamin D. Yes, the same vitamin that's often talked about for bone health is just as crucial, maybe even more so, when it comes to keeping your muscles strong and ready for action. After 60, your body's natural ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight drops sharply, which means many seniors unknowingly fall into a dangerous deficiency. Vitamin D acts like a messenger inside your body, telling your muscles how to function properly. Without enough of it, your muscles struggle to contract and relax the way they should. Think of it like trying to drive a car with a weak battery. It might start, but every movement feels sluggish and uncertain. Over time, this weakness can make even simple activities feel like heavy lifting. What's even more amazing is that vitamin D doesn't just help muscles move. It also helps them grow and repair. It supports the process your body uses to build new muscle fibers and recover from everyday wear and tear. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles don't just slow down, they begin to waste away. A condition called sarcopenia, which often flies under the radar. Scientists have found that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels are stronger, steadier, and more independent than those who are deficient. They're less likely to fall, less likely to suffer serious injuries, and much more likely to maintain the active, vibrant lifestyle we all hope for as we age. That's the real magic of this often overlooked nutrient. Now that you know vitamin D is a true powerhouse for your muscles, the next important question is, what happens when your body doesn't get enough? In the next section, we'll explore how a lack of vitamin D speeds up muscle breakdown and what signs you should never ignore. Imagine trying to build a house without nails. No matter how good the wood or the tools are, the structure simply won't hold together. That's exactly what happens inside your body when you don't have enough vitamin D. Your muscles lose the critical support they need, and slowly but surely, they start to fall apart. Without vitamin D, your body struggles to maintain the delicate balance between muscle building and muscle breakdown. One of the most dangerous effects of low vitamin D is how it weakens the communication between your brain and your muscles. Simple movements like stepping off a curb or reaching for a glass can become less coordinated, slower, and riskier. You might not even realize it's happening at first, but over time, your muscles react less quickly, leaving you more prone to falls and injuries. Low vitamin D also triggers a subtle kind of inflammation in the body that quietly attacks your muscle fibers. It's like a slow rust eating away at a once strong bridge. You don't notice the damage at first, but eventually the weakness becomes impossible to ignore. This hidden inflammation speeds up the loss of muscle mass, leading to a feeling of heaviness, stiffness, and overall fatigue. The sad part is, many seniors chalk these feelings up to just getting old, without realizing that part of the problem is preventable. Vitamin D deficiency isn't some rare condition. It's surprisingly common, especially for those who spend a lot of time indoors, live in colder climates, or have certain health conditions that affect absorption. It's an invisible threat, but one you can absolutely do something about. Knowing this, it becomes even more important to recognize the signs early. In the next section, we'll talk about the everyday clues your body might be giving you, and how to tell if you're not getting enough of this vital muscle protector. You might be wondering, if vitamin D is so important, how can I tell if I'm running low? The truth is, your body often sends little messages long before a serious deficiency shows up on a blood test. You just have to know what to look for. One of the earliest and most common signs is a deep, lingering fatigue that doesn't seem to match your activity level. If everyday tasks start to feel heavier or more draining, it could be your muscles quietly asking for help. Another subtle, clue is unexpected muscle weakness or cramps. Maybe you notice that standing up from a chair feels like climbing a hill, or your legs feel wobbly after a short walk. This isn't just normal aging. It's a red flag that your muscles aren't getting the nourishment they need to stay strong. Sometimes people also experience body aches, especially in the lower back and hips, areas rich in muscle tissue that suffer first when vitamin D runs low. Balance problems are another early whisper from your body. Have you found yourself grabbing for a railing more often? Feeling a bit unsteady on uneven ground? Vitamin D plays a crucial role in the coordination between your muscles and nerves. Without it, the messages between your brain and your body get a little fuzzy, leading to that unsettling feeling of being off balance, even on flat surfaces. Even your mood can offer hints. Low vitamin D levels have been linked to feelings of sadness, irritability, and even mild depression. If you've been feeling unusually low or less motivated to move your body, it might not just be emotional. It could be a physical shortage, affecting both your muscles and your mind. It's a powerful reminder of how deeply connected our physical and emotional health really are. If any of these signs sound familiar, you're not alone, and you're certainly not powerless. Now that you know what to watch for, the next step is learning how to boost your vitamin D levels naturally and safely. Let's explore some easy, everyday ways to give your muscles the support they've been quietly waiting for. The beautiful thing about vitamin D is that your body actually knows how to make it. All it needs is the right encouragement. 1 of the simplest and most natural ways is through sunlight. Just spending about 15 to 30 minutes a day outside with your arms and face exposed can do wonders. Imagine sitting on your porch in the morning sun, feeling the warmth on your skin. It's not just relaxing. It's actually recharging your body at a deep cellular level. However, depending on where you live or the time of year, getting enough sun might not always be possible. In those cases, food becomes your next best ally. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are some of nature's richest sources of vitamin D. Even simple additions like fortified milk, yogurt, and eggs can make a real difference. Picture adding a delicious, sunny-side-up egg to your breakfast and giving your muscles a little thank you gift at the same time. For many seniors, especially those over 60, supplementation becomes an important and safe option. Vitamin D3 supplements are widely available, affordable, and easy to take. It's like giving your body a daily insurance policy against silent muscle loss. Of course, it's always a smart idea to check with your doctor first, to find the right dose for your personal needs and health situation. Small daily habits can add up to big changes over time. Maybe it's taking a short walk outside after lunch or swapping one snack a day for something vitamin D-rich. These aren't overwhelming, life-changing moves. They're gentle nudges that slowly but surely build a stronger, more resilient you. And every little effort sends a message to your body. I'm on your side. Now that you know how easy it can be to fuel your muscles with what they need, it's time to talk about why taking action today, right now, matters so much for the quality of your life tomorrow. Let's bring all of this together in a way that feels empowering and hopeful. Imagine waking up each morning feeling steady on your feet, strong enough to enjoy the activities you love without fear or hesitation. That future isn't just a dream. It's something you can start building today with small, meaningful choices. Protecting your muscles after 60 isn't about huge changes or overwhelming routines. It's about consistently giving your body the simple things it needs to stay vibrant and resilient for the years ahead. Every walk you take under the sun, every nutrient-rich meal you enjoy, And every mindful step you make toward better health acts like a deposit into your strength savings account. It's easy to underestimate how powerful these small moments are. But over time, they stack up, creating a foundation that can support you in doing all the things that make life joyful. Playing with grandkids, traveling, gardening, or simply moving freely without pain or fear. The real magic is that it's never too late to start. Whether you're already feeling the effects of silent muscle loss, or you just want to stay ahead of it, the choices you make today can set you on a new path. Think of it like planting a tree. Even if you plant it later in life, it still grows, offering shade, beauty, and strength with each passing season. Your muscles deserve that same loving attention. It's also important to remember that you don't have to walk this journey alone. Talk to your doctor about checking your vitamin D levels. Make a plan that feels right for you, one that fits your lifestyle, your needs, and your dreams. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward preserving your freedom, your independence, and your joy. And now, I'd love to hear from you. How are you taking care of your muscles today? Drop a comment below with your age and where you're watching from. Let's inspire and support each other to stay strong, stay active, and stay hopeful for all the good days ahead. And if this helped you, don't forget to subscribe. There's so much more to share on this journey to a stronger, brighter future together.